إذن وصول الشيخ أحمد بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم إلى القاعة في دار الأوبرا مع الشخصيات المهمة، الشخصيات الدبلوماسية، مع أصحاب المعالي والسعادة. إذن مشاهدينا ومتابعينا، نرى هذا الاستقبال الرائع للشيخ أحمد بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم في دار الأوبرا. هذا الصرح الرائع الجميل مشاهدينا ومتابعينا إلى هناك.
سمو الشيخ أحمد بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم، السادة أصحاب السمو والمعالي والسعادة، ضيوفنا الأكارم، فنانين المميزين الذين انضموا إلينا من جميع أنحاء العالم، أهلا وسهلا بكم في الدورة السادسة من جائزة حمدان بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم الدولية للتصوير الضوئي HIPA. Your Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, and the many photographers who have joined us here from around the world. We welcome you to the 6th season of Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum International Photography Award. شغف يولد إصرارا ومثابرة، شجاعة تتخطى الحدود، ولع المغامرة وعشق الإبداع. فن التصوير كما هو حال الحياة، مسيرة مليئة بالتحديات. To follow a passion with single-minded determination, to be persistent, to have the courage to explore boundaries and be open to new possibilities. The art of photography, just as in life, is a journey filled with challenges. في هذا الموسم من هيبا قمنا بإعلان التحدي ودعونا المصورين من جميع أنحاء العالم لالتقاط لحظات النصر والصراع التي تعكس آفاق التجربة الإنسانية. This season, we at HIPA issued a challenge. We invited photographers from all corners of the globe to delve deep and capture moments that reflect the triumphs and the struggles of the human experience. ومن منطلق مواجهة التحديات، فإن حفلنا اليوم يجمعنا في أحدث معالم الفن والتصميم في الدولة. أوبرا دبي ستشهد الليلة سيمفونية التصوير، مزيج متناغم من الصوت والصورة وتوحيد فني أخاذ لسادة التعبير والإحساس، الموسيقى والتصوير. Our award ceremony also raises a challenge. Gathered here at the Dubai Opera, the Emirates' latest monument to art and design, we have sought to create a symphony of photography, a harmonious blend of both sight and sound, uniting the masters of two great forms of creative expression, music and photography. ضيوفنا الأفاضل، رحبوا معي الآن بسعادة الأمين العام لجائزة حمدان بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم الدولية للتصوير الضوئي، علي خليفة بن ثالث. Please join us now in welcoming to the stage the Secretary General of Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum International Photography Award, His Excellency علي خليفة بن ثالث.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سمو الشيخ أحمد بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم، رئيس مؤسسة محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم للمعرفة، رئيس اللجنة الأولمبية الوطنية، أصحاب السمو والمعالي والسعادة، حضورنا الكريم، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. نحتفل معكم اليوم بطي مسيرة الدورة السادسة من الجائزة، والتي كانت بعنوان التحدي، والتي رفعنا خلالها راية التأهب وشحذ الهمم والترجمات البصرية الراقية لهذا المفهوم الذي يحيط بحياتنا من كل الجوانب. وفق رؤية سمو الشيخ حمدان بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم ولي عهد دبي رئيس المجلس التنفيذي راعي الجائزة، نعمل دوما على متابعة كل جديد في صناعة التصوير عالميا وإيصاله لجمهورنا في كل مكان ليبقوا محافظين على مهارة التفوق والإتقان والشغف بالإبداع. نحتفل معكم اليوم بحفل ممتزج بماء الفنون، معطر برائحة الموسيقى المصورة، تعزف خلاله ألحان الكاميرا على سيمفونية وميض العدسات، تلك العدسات التي أسعدتنا بخبر تخطينا لحاجز 250,000 صورة مشاركة منذ تأسيس الجائزة. وتعمقا في جوهر فن التصوير، فقد استقطب محور ملف مصور لوحده هذا العام 33,000 صورة، دلالة على القدرات القصصية العالية للمصورين وشغفهم بروايتها من خلال الكاميرا. واستكمالا لرسالة الجائزة في دعم العمل الإنساني، نطلق خلال هذه الدورة القادمة مشروع بعنوان لك، بتواتر سنوي وتواصل يختصر معاني الخير والعطاء في صندوق ممتلئ بالمحبة. وفي هذا المقام أعرب بالأصالة عن نفسي ونيابة عن زملائي في الأمانة العامة عن خالص العرفان لدعم سمو الشيخ حمدان بن محمد بن راشد المكتوم غير المحدود للجائزة، ورفض مسيرتها برأى سموه وتوجيهاته السديدة. كما أشكر فريق عمل الجائزة على الأداء الفريد المتفوق الذي تلمسونه في كل التفاصيل في هذا الحفل الأوبرالي المتلون بألوان الفرح والفوز. وأخص بالشكر المصورين المثابرين الذين لم يتوقفوا عن المشاركة منذ البداية، موقنين باستحقاقهم الفوز، فالفوز كما نعلم صديق مقرب من المثابرة. أجزم إخوتي الكرام أن هذا الموسم كان ليس فقط التحدي كان للمصورين، ولكن أيضا التحدي كان لموظفي أو فريق عمل سمو الشيخ حمدان في هذه الجائزة. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
حضورنا الكريم، أن محاور الجائزة هذا العام مميزة وفريدة، وهذه هي المرة الأولى التي يتم طرحها في هيبا، فهي تعكس المحور الرئيسي للجائزة ليس فقط من خلال تشكيل تحد للمصورين، بل وأيضاً من خلال تسليط الضوء على تنوع التعبير والابتكار التقني، في حين ما يزال باستطاعة عباقرة الإبداع الاستكشاف والتأليف بحرية مطلقة ودون قيود. The categories that are being celebrated tonight are unique. They are a first for HIPA and a testament to its continued dedication to celebrate the passion of photographic artists, replicating the theme of the season. They have been developed to not only challenge, but to showcase a diversity of expression and technical innovation, while still allowing our creative maestros the freedom to explore and compose without boundaries and limitations. فبالإضافة إلى المحور الرئيسي التحدي، تكرم هيبا هذا العام الصور التي مرت بعملية التلاعب الرقمي بهدف إظهار أبعاد مبتكرة للواقع والحقيقة من خلال إطلاق العنان لخيال الفنان وإحساسه. In addition to our main theme, the challenge, HIPA is recognizing images that have been created through the process of digital manipulation, exploring the spaces between truth and reality, which give us a window into the mind of the photographer. فالمحور العام هو بمثابة احتفال بالخصائص المميزة للصور التقليدية، حيث تنقسم لفئة الأبيض والأسود وفئة الصور الملونة، مما يسمح للمصورين باستكشاف كامل قدراتهم الإبداعية. The general category is a celebration of the more distinctive qualities and characteristics of traditional images, divided into both black and white and color. It will allow photographers to fully explore their creative possibilities. وأخيراً وليس آخراً، محور ملف المصور، والذي نطل من خلاله على سلسلة متناغمة من الصور التي قام المصورون المحترفون منهم والهواة بتجميعها لسرد قصص تحاكي الخيال وتعكس المواهب التي قد يتعذر على صورة المنفردة إظهارها. And finally, in a bold and exciting variation that will take us past a single image, the portfolio category allows photographers ranging from seasoned professionals to talented enthusiasts the opportunity to curate a series of images that strongly invoke aspects of narrative storytelling. يسعدني الآن تقديم اثنين من أعضاء لجنة التحكيم لهذا الموسم من HIPA. I would now like to introduce two members of the season's HIPA judging panel. عضو لجنة التحكيم التالي حائز على جائزة بوليتزر، وقام بالسفر حول العالم ضمن مسيرته المهنية في التصوير، وشغل منصب نائب مدير التصوير في مجلة ناشونال جيوغرافيك، وكمصور صحفي قام بتغطية حروب وانتخابات و4 دورات من الألعاب الأولمبية. As a Pulitzer Prize-winning photographer and past winner of these awards, our first presenter's career has seen him circle the globe. He has served as the Deputy Director of Photography for National Geographic magazine and as a photojournalist has covered wars, elections and 4 Olympic Games. أرجو أن ترحبوا معي الآن بالسيد كين Geiger. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Mr. Ken Geiger. ونرحب كذلك بمصورة محترفة فازت بجائزة دروثيا لان للتصوير الوثائقي، كما فازت مرتين بجائزة لويل توماس لتصوير الأسفار. عاشت وعملت في الهيمالايا وحازت مؤخراً على لقب مسافرة السنة من National Geographic. Our next presenter is a recipient of the Dorothea Lange Award in Documentary Photography and a 2-time winner of the Lowell Thomas Travel Journalism Award. She has lived and worked in the Himalayas and is an expert on Southeast Asia, having recently been named a National Geographic Traveler of the Year. ولمواصلة رحلتنا في استكشاف فن التصوير تنضم إلى كين السيدة أليسون رايت. To accompany Ken in our exploration of photography, we welcome Alison Wright.
There are many great photos that cannot be defined by a category. In photography, just as in life, there's a myriad of diversity, and as much as it is human nature to define a genre or a category, there are those photographers and their images that stand out and refuse to be classified.
Even so, all photographs have one thing in common. They would not exist in the absence of light. Black and white photography is the pure measure of how light serves to illuminate. It defines an outline, contrasts a scene. It gives insight into shape and texture. And although simple, it subtly reveals the depth and complexity.
Light is also a spectrum. When it shines through the curved glass of a lens, a single beam will miraculously split into a glorious rainbow of color, an infinite spectrum of shades, tones, and hues.
ونرحب الآن بسعادة السعيد محمد النابودة المدير العام بالإنابة لهيئة دبي للثقافة والفنون ونائب رئيس مجلس أمناء هيبا لتقديم الجوائز للفائزين بالمحور الأول. We now welcome to the stage His Excellency Saeed Mohammed al-Nabouda, the Acting Director General of Dubai Culture and Arts Authority and Vice Chairman of the HIPA Board of Trustees, to present the awards to the winners of our first category.
There's a visual entry point for all successful images, a point that your eye is immediately drawn to. And a great image, once it has you, will keep your attention. As your eye moves around the frame, it unpacks each of the many layers. And aided by structure and composition, an image devoid of color allows us to focus more clearly on its content.
Beginning with the black and white section of our general category, in third place is Halil Al-Mansouri from the United Arab Emirates.
This image was captured in the northeastern part of India last year. An elderly woman clutches her head, tired, alone. The long years of struggle ingrained on her aged and wrinkled skin.
An image that has multiple layers, that invites our curiosity, asking us to explore a bigger story. In second place is Toby Binder of Germany.
One of the many children affected by the conflicts and crises that ravage our world. This young boy, looking to the future with trepidation, is being guided to a new beginning, safe in the hands of a medical volunteer from Peace Village International.
Unfortunately, the first place winner for black and white images in our general category is unable to be with us here tonight.
But please give a round of applause to Apurba Malik of India.
For much of the world, our beliefs are part of our cultural identity. In the rural areas of India, belief is part of the very fiber of its people's souls. The woman in this image is part of a Hindu ritual, where an offering of food or holy prasad is distributed to the faithful.
Now, in contrast to the black and white part of this award, let's continue and add a vibrant splash of color to the general category.
In third place, we have Daniel Reiter from Germany.
Art can be found all around us, even in the most unlikely of places. This image of shipping containers from above illustrates that even in the most mundane environment, color, pattern, and geometry is only a matter of perspective.
A photo that shows how color can complement a subject. Second place is awarded to Croatian photographer Peter Sabal.
A vibrant image of a dragonfly. Its translucent wings are almost camouflaged against an out-of-focus background. An example where technique and observation has created an ethereal image of our microenvironment.
A great example that shows how color can amplify and lift an image, celebrating the diversity of the natural world. The first prize for the color section of our general category goes to
Italian Giuseppe Benali.
Perched between a bridge of two leaves that almost meet, a background of smudges and impressionistic hues, An ant is captured laboring for a crystal cool droplet of water.
What is real? For many is defined by what we're able to see. What we saw served as proof, a fact that could not be disputed. We could record what was seen, and for many years, the analog reliability of the photograph was a way of recording what was real and preserving information for the future.
With the rise of the digital age, what is real can no longer be defined as what is seen. Technology can now deceive us. It has the power to manipulate, to distort, or to enhance, and in the hands of a digital master, it has the power to redefine reality.
يسعدنا أن ندعو معالي محمد المر رئيس مجلس أمناء جائزة محمد بن راشد للغة العربية لتقديم الجوائز للفائزين بمحور التلاعب الرقمي. We are pleased to welcome His Excellency محمد المر, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Muhammad bin Rashid Arabic Language Award of the Digital Manipulation category.
Technologies that are available today to the photographic artist allow them to free the viewer and go well beyond our attachment to reality. These creations form a window into the mind of the artist. They alter traditional conventions of communication, controlling the viewer. They literally have the power to make a dream come to life.
For the photographers who are being recognized in the digital manipulation category, while their images may push the bounds of reality, it is the truths that they speak that make them truly outstanding. So 5th place goes to Lila Emektar from Turkey.
This surreal image shows that the ever-rising tide of a storm can be held at bay with the help and support of a friend, always at your side, never alone, keeping your head above the water.
And with a self-portrait of sorts, Lubna Abdelaziz of Egypt is our 4th place winner.
Memories blossom and flower from the mind, a bouquet of hopes and dreams, some that have grown, others that have withered, blurring the lines between photography and painting, a textured and tonal image of vintage quality.
In 3rd place, Salam Saeed Bawazir from Yemen gives us a type of surreal public service announcement that shows the true power of digital manipulation.
A technological marvel of the modern world. Our devices and gadgets have become an integral component of our lives. Fixating our gaze, they steal our attention. The simple message: mobile phones and driving don't mix.
Russian photographer Dmitry Yagoshkin is the winner of the 2nd place award.
Out of the pages of a fairy tale, a dreamlike creation, the river of time flows onward, a mirage that is reduced into moments of happiness, yet stretched into hours of suffering.
And in 1st place, this is an image that intrigued many members of our judging panel.
And while our winner is not able to be here, please join us in congratulating
Shahrazad Akrami from Iran.
Wow.
A symbol of our bond to Mother Nature. Flora and fauna unite, creating a harmonious representation of the Tree of Life.
A single image can serve to edit, refine, or distill time, a moment frozen. It hides as much as it reveals and sometimes shows more than it intends. The creator guides your point of view for a brief fraction of a second, stopping the passage of time, forcing you forever to see through their eyes.
A series of images, carefully curated, begin to form a powerful narrative. They represent a visual essay that takes you on a journey, each image adding to a greater story. They have the power to reveal and expand our perception, a rich tapestry with a common thread holding each together that begins to unfold before our eyes.
ولتقديم الجوائز للفائزين بمحور ملف المصور. ندعو معالي عبد الرحمن بن محمد العويس وزير الصحة ووقاية المجتمع ورئيس مجلس أمناء الجائزة إلى المسرح. To present the awards in our portfolio category, we welcome to the stage His Excellency عبد الرحمن بن محمد العويس, the Minister of Health and Prevention and Chairman of the HIPA Board of Trustees.
Just as a symphony of music, a portfolio is a combination of harmonious notes. Together, these notes become greater than their individual parts.
And just like the photographs that make up our portfolio category, they not only shine a light on their subjects, but on the skill and dedication of the photographic composer.
To begin, in 5th place, Chu Yan of China.
A set of portraits that document how the passage of time can heal old wounds. This series was created over a number of years, beginning at the time of the Wenchuan earthquake in 2008, a year after, and then 5 years later.
And in 4th place, Majak Krivic from Slovenia.
In this series of images, the photographer highlights the grueling conditions of child laborers and their families. In the African country of Burkina Faso, youths like 16-year-old Yakuba labor up to 14 hours a day, growing up in one of the most hazardous and dangerous environments imaginable.
Visually, each of these images could stand on their own, but as a collection, they are better than just the sum of their parts. In 3rd place is Polish artist Rafał Majela.
In an underwater dream, we are shown a hypnotic series of images. Weightless fabrics swirl like painted brushstrokes frozen in time. An elegant display of bold and vivid fashion plunges into the cool blue water.
Gilles Nicolet from France takes 2nd place.
For 18 months, Gilles has documented the lives of fishermen on the Swahili coast as they face the challenge of environmental change that threatens their livelihoods. With no guarantee of a plentiful catch and armed only with nets, these villagers will stay out for hours, hoping for a bounty to feed their families.
And in 1st place, the photographer takes us through a visual journey of silence in a series of images that very successfully creates a mood and provokes our imagination. Our winner is
Italian Giovanni Cedronella.
Congratulations.
An empty house watching over the ever-changing seasons of life. It silently bears witness, a treasure chest of memories from a time long past, lying dormant, all but forgotten, if not for the eye of the photographer.
Congratulations. Ever the patient and faithful observer, our greatest photographs have overcome many challenges in the pursuit of their passion.
And while taking a photograph may seem to be one of the most simple tasks, any successful photographer will say, creating an image that endures is the ultimate challenge.
Images that have defined a movement, brought about social change, celebrated our greatest achievements, or recorded our darkest moments, were all captured by photographers at the peak of their craft.
These photographs did not hide from their surroundings, but stood and faced what was, these photographers did not hide from their surroundings, but stood and faced what was before them, ready to frame a moment for history.
قبل الانتقال إلى محورنا الأخير لهذا الموسم، نود أن نتقدم بالشكر والتقدير لقادة الأوركسترا والعازفين والموسيقار. Before we move on to our final category of the season, please put your hands together for our conductor, Patrick Souillot. Our orchestra. And of course, our music composer, Hugues de Courson. تحية لهم. وكما جرت العادة في هذه المرحلة من الأمسية، فقد حان وقت تقديم الامتنان للأفراد والمجتمعات والمنظمات التي تساهم في دعم الفن الفوتوغرافي من خلال فقرة الجوائز الخاصة. As is tradition, it is at this point of the evening that we take a moment to recognize individuals, groups, and organizations that have made a significant contribution to the photographic art through our special awards. مساهمات ارتقت بهذا الفن من خلال البحوث والتقييم والتنظيم للأعمال التصويرية، ودعونا أيضاً لا ننسى أولئك الذين كرسوا حياتهم لفن التصوير بسعيهم المتواصل لتحصيل مجموعات من الأعمال القيمة. This can be through research, the curation and promotion of photographic works, as well as to people that have built up a significant body of work, often dedicating their lives to the art of photography. ولإعلان الحائزين على الجوائز الخاصة، يسعدنا أن نرحب بعضو مجلس أمناء الجائزة ومصور حائز على عدة جوائز، السيد هنري دلال, as a member of the HIPA Board of Trustees, an award-winning photographer, to help us honor these very deserving special award recipients. It is with great pleasure that we welcome to the stage Mr. Henry Dallal.
It's an honor to be here tonight to help recognize the significant achievements of the winners of our special awards. Let's begin with our first special award, the Photography Appreciation Award. The recipient of our Photography Appreciation Award is considered by many to be a living legend. For more than 50 years, he has perfected the art of storytelling, initially through his work as a photographer, then as a documentary filmmaker, and finally through television. This artist has led a remarkably varied professional life. His talent was recognized immediately by the famed photographer Robert Capa, who later became his mentor. And after his military service was completed, he was invited to join the influential organization Magnum, eventually becoming its president for 3 terms. To date, he continues to be an active member and one of the leading figures in the competitive field of photography. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Photography Appreciation Award, Mr. Elliot Irwit. Moving on to our second special award, the Photographic Research Award. Beit al-Zubair first opened its carved wooden doors to the public in 1998 as a private museum, and since then, it has evolved into the inspirational and cultural foundation that it is today. To the unique vision of its founder, His Excellency Muhammad al-Zubair, himself an accomplished photographer, the foundation has played a pivotal role in connecting Omani photographers with the rest of the world. Beit al-Zubair has, over the years, hosted some of the most influential figures in photography and has organized numerous educational programs and workshops that have served to develop and nurture a new generation of photographers. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the Photographic Research Award, Beit al-Zubair.
سيداتي وسادتي، يشرفني الآن أن أطلب من سمو الشيخ أحمد بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم تشريفنا على المسرح لتقديم الجوائز للفائزين. To present the awards, I now invite His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Muhammad bin Rashid Al Maktoum to the stage. للأسف تعذر على إليوت التواجد معنا اليوم، وسيستلم الجائزة نيابة عنه ابنه ميشا. Elliot is unfortunately not able to be with us this evening, but accepting the award on his behalf is his son Misha. والاستلام الجائزة بالنيابة عن مؤسسة بيت الزبير نرحب بالسيد حسام محمد الزبير. Accepting the award on behalf of the Beit Al Zubair Foundation is Mr. Hisham Muhammad Al Zubair. وبهذا ننهي فقرة الجوائز الخاصة لهذه الأمسية، وننتقل الآن إلى الفئة الأخيرة ومحور الدورة السادسة ألا وهو التحدي. This concludes our special awards for tonight. We now move to the final category and theme of this year's HIPA award, the challenge.
We have all seen photographs that challenge us, push up against our senses, shock us, and open our eyes.
Images of beauty, spectacular scenes of ancient landscapes, conflict, disaster, and suffering.
Whether they are stark or exhilarating, haunting or beautiful, the photographers that have been shortlisted this evening have risen to the challenge. Now we have a photo showing the human faces of suffering. In fifth place, Anton Unitsin from the Russian Federation.
Happy, playful smiles hide the challenges that these children bravely face. As time moves slowly in the cancer clinic, their spirit shines through, a lesson of hope.
In fourth place, Mohammed Youssef from Kuwait.
Her eyes speak directly to our soul. A girl left alone to look after her infant sister, while her parents search for work to provide for their family. A striking image that shows the reality of life for millions of Syrian refugees.
And in third place, another Kuwaiti, Mohammed Horshid.
Two white-tailed eagles fight over food across cold Hungarian plains. Locked in a duel for supremacy, these majestic animals engage to the death, a struggle to ensure their survival in the harsh winter months.
And as we see again in this image, it's the children that are paying the price for the conflicts of men. Receiving the second prize is Palestinian Adel El Masri.
For many school children, the greatest challenge they face is homework. But for others, the challenge is going to school at all. A fact that is vividly brought into focus by a boy cautiously walking past an armed man.
And taking out the first place prize in our challenge category
is Giulio Montini from Italy.
A classic image, perfectly timed. But look a little closer and the challenge is revealed. The swimmer, a Paralympic athlete, has defied all odds on his journey to become a champion.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. It is time to present the coveted HIPA Grand Prize.
There are many elements that must come together in a successful image. Some of these can be controlled by the photographer, while others cannot.
Pick the wrong moment in time, and an award-winning image can turn into just another photo, losing its potency, its potential lost.
The patience of our grand prize winner tonight has been rewarded with an image both poised and dignified. It uncovers an inner beauty that only this photographer could reveal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the HIPA sixth season grand prize goes to
Arash Yagmayan.
A girl scavenging, garbage heaped around her. An inheritance that her generation may never climb out of. Both a real and symbolic barrier, challenging us to rise up, unite, and fight against the injustice of poverty.
Beautiful.
ضيوفنا الأفاضل نود الآن أن ندعو أعضاء مجلس أمناء الجائزة بالتفضل على المسرح. We would like to invite the HIPA Board of Trustees to come on stage. وندعو كذلك جميع الفائزين إلى المسرح لأخذ صورة تذكارية مع سمو الشيخ أحمد بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم وأعضاء مجلس الأمناء. We also invite on stage all of the winners of tonight's awards for a photograph with His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum and the Board of Trustees. إذن سيداتي وسادتي بهذا نختتم الموسم السادس لجائزة حمدان بن محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم الدولية للتصوير الضوئي. لكم منا كل التقدير لحضوركم ودعمكم ومشاركتكم الاحتفال بسيمفونية التصوير، ونتشرف بدعوتكم الآن لحضور افتتاح معرض الجائزة لصور الفائزين. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you now to the unveiling of the winners gallery in the foyer. Thank you and good night.